my comic, The House on the Hill, is finally over. By the time that this comes out, the last pages will have been uploaded last week, and you will have seen the ending of the story just completely. It's over. It's over now, guys. Goodbye. Not actually bye. Because with the ending of one project comes a new one. Ooh. So this video is going to be going over some of the character designs for my new project, which you may have already seen if you follow me anywhere, because I have posted a lot about the pilot of this comic that I posted on my website. The pilot isn't canon, but it is there, and you can get an idea of what the story is, and you can get an idea of the characters from there. So let's go over some character design. So first off, I would like to introduce to you our main characters. We have Rain and we have Jay, who you already met in the pilot if you read it. It doesn't matter if you read it or not. Again, like I said, it's non-canon. It's not canon at all. But we have Rain, who is our mermaid in the title, and we have Jay, who is our prince. Although I hate this drawing of him. It's really bad. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I have altered their designs from in the pilot, and even from this, I've altered them a little bit more in some final designs you'll see a little bit later, where I fully just finalized their designs and their colors and what they'll actually look like. I also decided to do a different style for this one again. I got some new brushes and I added some new details. I used this nice textured pen, and I'm using a more kind of colored pencil-ish thing for the character colors. This one was really fun, honestly. I like the colors. The two of them are pink and blue as characters. I like to give some of my main characters like this one color, and so I do that for both of them. Of course, Rain being a mermaid, his skin tone is also blue. He'll get regular skin, maybe. I won't. But every but I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the plot for a second. It's pretty much your basic prince, the Little Mermaid thing. It's very. I'm gonna say it very closely, very 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 carefully. Very loose adaptation. Very loose. Don't take anything that I say literally either, because it might change or it might be a little bit different. I also don't want to spoil anything. So the series will probably be about 25 chapters long, and chapters is like maybe 30 pages at max. I'd say the max probably be 35. And that's only for like the longest ones would be like the first one, and then maybe the last one as well, are a bit longer. I basically have the entire story planned out already. I have almost all of it scripted, but I have everything outlined. It is almost entirely done. I just didn't. It's not done completely, but it almost is. I also really like how I rendered this drawing. My God, it's so fucking pretty. If you saw the pilot, you'll see that I use a lot of more like exaggerated colors or anything. Like the sky's green in the comic. I'm gonna make that even more exaggerated, and you'll actually see that in another video. Ooh, I have multiple videos for this planned. Mostly because I don't know how long it'll take for me to start posting chapters, because I haven't started making pages yet. I've been working on, obviously, the concept art and character design and stuff like that. And I need to work on the turnarounds next, but I'm also not done. And I need to work on vacuum design and stuff like that. And oh my God, we're on to the emotions already. Ah! I decided to do a little emotion sheet for both of the characters. I won't have any emotion sheets for any of the side characters because I don't give a shit. But for these two, I would like to know how to draw them in multiple different poses. I also decided to do a little simplified thing for each of them. Like how Jay's hair kind of looks like a triangle. I did exaggerate Jay's hair because I wanted to be a bit more big, because I thought, like, he's been out. So, oh God damn it. So Jay has been gone for an undetermined amount of time. You'll find out, but he's been gone for a while. He's been living on the ocean for quite some time until he finds before he finds Rain. And Jay, I wanted him to have longer hair because I thought it'd make more sense. I also was toying around with the idea of giving him facial hair, but I said no in the end. I didn't want to. I don't want to do that. The two of them are meant to be in like their mid to late 20s. Uh, Jay is older than Rain. Jay is supposed to be about 28, and Rain is supposed to be about 24. So a little bit older, not too old, not too young either. They're firmly adults. Yeah, Rain might be a little bit more childish than Jay, but that is because I wanted him to be. You'll find out a lot of stuff about the characters in the comic, of course, but we have a few plot details. That the idea of the actual story is that Rain gets separated, and gets his tail caught in a net, and that is kind of a death sentence, because he's a mermaid. So when he washes up on shore, he thinks he's gonna fucking die. But Jay finds him, which is probably the best outcome he could have had, because he doesn't kill him. So Jay's goal is to get Rain back home, but they don't really know how to do that, and it'll be a bit hard. But that is not the entire plot. That's only about the first arc. And the second and third arcs are a bit different, and I'm not going to say anything else other than that. Yeah. But the first arc is just fun. Getting Rain home. Kind of. Yeah. And here we have the final designs. I really wanted to do this again because I was really just not how happy with that first drawing of Jay. I wanted to fix it. I wanted to make his hair. I want to make him. It's mostly his face in that first drawing just looks so off to me. I don't know why. I really don't know why. I don't know. It's also that I feel like whenever I draw a character, I always draw them in like a really stiff pose, and I wanted to do something better. So I did a bit more of a posy pose. What? A bit also a bit more detailed characters, rather than just these smaller ones. These ones I feel like would be something you'd see in like a more close up. Um, You may have seen some spoilers there. Don't look at that. Don't look at that too closely for future videos. You'll see that later for future videos. I also want to point out there is a couple of like details about the characters that I would like to point out. One, in this particular design, I added a little shawl to Rain so that Rain has a little bit of clothing, and Jay has a corset on. It's okay. First it's a belt. It's not though. There's nothing for it to be a belt for. It's like an actual corset. And there's nothing like it's not like holding anything together. There's no like belt loops or anything. But he also has the Mars arm braces. My idea is that they're kind of a something that his mother gave him. And also that necklace is also something his mother gave him. The necklace is like just a shell and then a bunch of beads. It's something very cute. I liked it. I liked it a lot. I thought it'd be fun. Don't judge me. It also matches his boots. I also from the pilot you'll see I bumped up the saturation a ton, and I'm gonna continue that through the comic. I really want to make this comic as bright and just in your face as possible, so that the more darker scenes actually hit different. You're gonna have a heart attack, not heart attack, and a seizure. It'll be so bright that you have an epileptic shock check thing. Yeah, yep. Um, like I said before, I have more videos planned for the making of this comic because there's a lot more, and you actually are seeing it again. Some stuff, some spoilers. Like the fact that there are other characters, there are other side characters, there's a lot of other stuff. There's also, I did a bunch of concept art. You see that in another video. Probably the very next video will be about the concept art specifically, rather than just the character design. Although the character design is my favorite part. Ooh. Wait, no. Not that's fine. I really am excited for this comic. Again, I have everything like written out. It's just actually making it, and that's gonna be the hardest part. Oh my god! I also probably. Oh yeah, I forgot that I gave Rain claws. It makes sense that he has claws. He'll have claws in the final comic. He gets to have claws. Rain also has sharp teeth. You didn't see that in the pilot because I'm stupid, but he has sharp teeth. He's supposed to have like shark like fangs. He has so sharp teeth. You know, like where vampire fangs are, he has those. He's cute because he eats things. He also has flat teeth. He's you know, mermaids are omnivores. Kind of. The lore and I haven't really decided the lore. I have, but I don't understand how that would really point to how they would like look and eat. Um, you know, it's changing. It's always changing. It's always changing. Yeah. I also decided, as you'll see here, that I wanted to shade the two of them with different colors. Because initially my first like mistake, I tried to like do them with the same color, and it just didn't really work out for me. So instead, I decided to make them shade with different colors, just for this. But I'll probably change that in the main comic. It might look a little bit different. It might look a little bit weirder. I don't particularly know right now. But yeah, just shading them with different colors really brought out like the Bribe and Seed, both their color schemes. But that is actually all. I also didn't do any like highlights. I should have done that. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please follow me on Bluesky so that you can see the comic when it comes out. And thank you so much. I already said that.